Welcome back to more La-Mulana with me, Abe, your host, your video game player. What were we doing last time in La-Mulana? I remember now. It took me a minute. The progress has been slow, but as of lately, it's been relatively steady. We're making progress. We found a new zone at the end of the last recording session. We're gonna jump directly back there and try to figure out what we're doing from here. Try to uncover more secrets. I'm still looking for a couple of specific things, like the ability to interact with celestial devices. I'm also looking out for maybe a way of moving blocks remotely, like push blocks remotely. That could be something that allows us to progress. How dare you? I'm coming for you. Told you. But for now, we know where we're heading, right here. Oh, what's going on? It's so dark. Let's go away. The Tower of the Goddess. I love the staging for this. Many goddess statues in the background, and then also, for some reason, TV screens. I gotta say, if I ever want money, I should just come here. I could just hold down the attack button and then get cash out of these enemies, because they do seem to be dropping unlimited cash. None shall trespass. Fly with the golden wings. I suppose we should really quickly remove some messages that we don't need. Like, let's remove this one. Amongst them is a fairy that holds a key. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Mechanical box. You shall awaken should a wise man read the journal, or the mural. Sleepeth in the woman. Changes her form into a goddess that loves blood and war. With second race, 9 brothers. Eden. I should save all of the Eden messages so that we can maybe solve that puzzle. I think we might have to have all the messages, I don't know. Atop the navel of Neptune, I can remember that. Power to create life, the power that created us, those wishes were not granted. There's a wall with the directions on how to make one of those things move, written. GU, the glowing red crucifix is a beacon that connects the seen and unseen. Mulbrook, Wedget. The hero of the third child captured them and thus obtained the wisdom of the first child. We can delete that, I can remember that. Ages and another Eden message, all right. So we'll save this one. Well, fly with the golden wings, I think we can remember that. I think it's probably just a sign saying, hey, you're gonna need, whoops. You're gonna need more like flight or movement capabilities or something, probably. Something to that effect, possibly. Yes, I needed the money. What are we trying to buy in this game? Surely there was some... Surely there was some item that we were saving money for at this point? I can't remember. The Magatama jewel is the key to the enchanted mantra. That seems like it might be kind of interesting. What is the name of this room that we're in, by the way? The anterior chamber. Oh yeah, there was a piece of software. Man, I can't remember where. No, I can't. It was in the tower ruins, if I remember correctly. So we'll hopefully find that pretty soon. I'd like the money for that pretty soon. It was 200 or 250, I can't remember. The laptop was 250. Don't remember. Thank you. Come over here. I don't want you beastmastering me. No eyes, so I will whack some walls. Should also use the dagger more, especially when I'm trying to break the floor I'm standing on, just in case it works a little bit better. The place where the finger points and Anunuki refuses to gaze upon. So I actually do remember Anunuki now, or at least I remember where that name came from. Anunuki's chamber, I think, is where we pulled the plug in order to drain the water into the Temple of the Sun. Anunuki may have been the name of the mini-boss we fought, in which case, where does he refuse to gaze upon? Probably exactly below him in that room that we fought that mini-boss on, right? We could try that. We could try looking in the spring tower. And it's possible that we needed to hit that button, by the way, in order to make, you know, whatever change happened. Not sure. Play Spool, thank you very much for the resubscription. Ka. Thank you for the ka. The hesitation in the heart is an unseen wound. Shine upon it with the eye of truth. Those climbing the tower never turn back. Ebo Aku attacks the hesitant. We fell through the glass roof again. Great. At least this time I didn't smack the tower. So we need to, I think, possibly find an item called the Eye of Truth. Is this the Eye of Truth? It's his eye. If we can find the Eye of Truth, perhaps that is what enables us to climb the tower over here. Or perhaps we can just climb it ourselves. There's a ghost. Huh. That's why we need the Eye of Truth. Oh, and there's an enemy in the tower ruins that we couldn't kill. Whoops. So if we find the Eye of Truth, it's gonna allow us to see all these invisible items, maybe not items, or maybe even invisible items. I didn't think about that until I accidentally said it. But it's gonna allow us to find all of the invisible enemies that keep hitting us. Because there was definitely one there a second ago. And I'm not even sure I could hit him. I think he'll spawn if I move left. Those climbing the tower never turn back. Or maybe what happened is I went down in the tower. Yeah, as soon as I walked down, this thing started to come after me. I killed it. As soon as I turned down and walked down the tower. Okay. So if we're climbing this tower, we have to climb it. How do we go up, though? Oh. Okay. I'm not turning back. I'm not turning back. Hey, Kyoku. I'm just climbing up here. This is the tunnel that we passed through between a couple of the different areas. Okay, got it. Stop it. Oh my God, just keep going. Why did I even stop? A hunk of flying iron, a machine created by the sixth child. It will begin to move when now holds the golden key in hand. Okay, question. Who was the sixth child? Born of the earth. I don't remember who was born of the earth or not. Yo, fairy dog. Okay. Untranslated message. So you can cheese him a little bit. But also I'm wondering if maybe we can put some caltrops on the ground. It says Eye of Truth above the diagram. Can't get up there. We'll do some smacking. Now I'm really curious to see if caltrops can deal with that enemy. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! We fell to the very bottom. Yo, this room is called Earthenbrunner. Eartharbrunner. I don't know what that means. Okay, so be more careful. You will fall to the bottom of the tower. It's a really cool area though. I'm liking the Tower of the Goddess so far, not just because of the background. Okay. Getting over it with La-Mulana, pretty much. Okay. We can do this. And every penny is still important to us. I wonder if there's a place in the game that has really good, like, money generation. There's one room in the Twin Towers called Treasury, and it seems like the pot in that room always spawned a lot of money. But that could just be poor recollection. We're healed. Let's do it again. Oh, it hurts so much. It's kind of annoying because, like, I kind of clearly just want to hit the enemy there, but, you know, whatever. I need the money. Need the coin. And honestly, give me the health nodule as well. We're gonna need to heal during this ascent, probably. Yo, that enemy dropped a chakram? Nice. Unexpected, but appreciated. All right, so we need to climb. Well, I need to... You might as well just climb straight up, right? No, there's gonna be something in the hall, in the passageway, for sure. There's gonna be like a secret wall or something. Hello, what fairy are you? Combat fairy. Didn't even see the button. But I do need the money. Hey, get out of here. See, we solved the ultimate scaffold ladder puzzle. Yeah, don't fall off. That's the puzzle there. What was that thing that moved? Can I climb this? No, I can go around though. I have truth above the diagram. So what was this thing up there that dropped? Ugh! There we go. Not entirely certain. It's okay. Ah, I don't actually have a ladder here. What do you think? Is there any way of getting inside? I don't think so. We need like a wall climb. All right, we might have to come back in this direction later. You know, I didn't Y it. I should have actually done like a look to see what it was. It's okay. What's to the right? No! Hey, thank you! The invisible man. He's right there. I see him. I'm very thankful that he knocked me down. I didn't want to have to climb the whole tower again. All right, see you later. I do see a symbol of the philosopher over there. I need the Eye of Truth. I can't see what's behind the tower. I can't believe there's something behind the tower, but I mean, it kind of felt natural to try. Or not the tower, the statue. After thine ascension to the tower, a foothold lies in front of the goddess statues. To proceed right, seek that which flies to the right. To proceed left, seek that which flies to the left. Plural goddess statues. A foothold lies in front of the goddess statues. Seek that which flies to the right and to the left. What the hell does that mean? I can remember to sleep in a woman. Oh, I cannot access this. All right, let me try this. Yep. Caltrops work very well there. Imagining invisible enemies again. Thank you. Let me tell you how to climb the tower. Isn't there an elevator that takes you to the top? Sure would be nice to have. But is there something that could be used like that inside the ruins? If not, the only way is to hang onto the walls and jump from wall to the top. I know, buddy. Well, it's not exactly working like completely, but we can make it work. Is that a big hole? Nope. Is that a sword? Kind of looks like it's blocking a passage. Maybe. I see one dude up there. How am I going to climb these? They don't seem very easy to climb, do they? But that works. There's a door here. Or is that another one of my eyes playing tricks on me? Skull's Tower. Behold the Tower of the Goddess. This is where the mother's wishes are granted. So in the Tower of Ruin, they're not granted. Here, they are granted. Can we teleport? Nope. So it must be a B-side room. To the left lies the secret of life, to the right lies the power of destruction. The other, like, side of the tower, or do you mean in this room? I can only go this direction. That is a nice looking shield, gotta say. What is this? Oh, it was a chakram in the ceiling. Weird. Those leaving this land remember this. We cannot grant the mother's wish. To which generation of the mother's children dost thou belong? The second child desires that the mother's wishes come true. Second child being the giants. Right, they did, didn't they? Ugh, okay, I was scared. Oh, thanks for the money. I can't get down there. But can we jump onto that shield? The path to power. Yeah, I was worried about that. Well, something about her feet once you climb the tower. I did climb the tower. Can I access her feet now? We did just save, but we can't quick travel until we get the final item enabling us to quick travel. Whatever, I want it down anyways. This is where I wanted to go. You just help me. I need to find a way of identifying I need to find the Eye of Truth. He who possesses wisdom yields ultimate power. When the two are in balance, power will be thine own. Art thou all-knowing? If thou deem thyself ready, proceed to balance the spirits. Oh no, the money. Well, rip that 25 gold. Balance the spirits. What is a spirit? Thank you, Healing Fairy, by the way. Get out of here, you jerk. See, whatever that is, it's closing something. I don't know what you're closing though, and I need that. Verdandy's Tower. And Doggy says, what's happening? What is happening in here? Eye of Truth. Yes, I would love this Eye of Truth right now. Eye of Truth above the diagram. I'm still wondering if maybe like the next thing is trying to find the fairy that has the golden key in it, because that's still something that needs to happen. What was that message? Why don't I have access to that message? Hitting more walls is also appropriate. Right, this message is untranslated. Come on, come on. Just start rubbing your face against every wall. That's how these tend to go. Come here. Can't get down here. Weird little invisible enemy. An invisible, like, shop or NPC room, which is interesting. And then the tower, of course. You know, it kind of looks like there might be a passageway right here. Well, it looks like there could be a passageway there, but I don't know if there is or not. Skuld's Tower. Alternatively, like as soon as I get 250 gold, we can go buy whatever the last computer package is. If it is 250, it might just be 200, but I think it might be 250. I think it might be 200 now that I think about it. I'm gonna smack you. I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry for this, goddess. I want to climb this tower again. Thank you for the money. Tower's getting mighty narrow as we go up and up and up. No, 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 no. I guess you can make that, barely. It also seems very much like there's gonna be something in the background here. Not the door, but like, what's with these blocks here on the left and the right? The like railing. sort of. This is where the mother's wishes are granted. To the left lies the secret of life, to the right lies the power of destruction. There we go. I thought there would be a secret wall somewhere. So the sword is the secret of life and the shield is the secret of destruction? Not much of a secret if you ask me. Okay, probably don't smack the statue. Hopefully I can reach the door behind it. Nope. Statue's in the way. How interesting. Wasn't there something about at the foot of the towers? Well, you had to try once. Also can't inspect you. I have the inspector out, right? I do. Oh, that's not it. That's not it either. All right, fair. What is this room? The path to life. The other one was the path to power or something. Did I have that message saved? After thine ascension to the tower, a foothold lies in front of the goddess statues. To proceed right, seek that which flies right. To proceed left, seek that which flies left. A foothold lies in front of the goddess statues. Were there other goddess statues in the game, maybe? And maybe there's gonna be like a shortcut or something in front of those statues? I don't remember. Hold on a second. There's a hole in the floor in this room. Would there be the same hole in this floor? You think? There doesn't seem to be. Okay, well, I don't know if there's anything else to do in the tower except go to the very bottom of the tower, but we can do that from the outside going in. Additionally, I did want to go back to the lake in the sky. I also do want to go back and buy that computer program. If it gives me fast travel, I would be very happy. That is in the Tower of Ruin at the top, I believe. The place where the finger points and Anunnaki refuses to gaze upon. So for that, I do think of these areas. I want to look somewhere. These things are closed now. Were they closed as soon as I flooded the area, or are they only closed now, I wonder? Oh, crap. Now I'm gonna be left wondering. Hard to say. Hello, fairy, come with me. You are the secret hunting fairy. You've been the secret hunting fairy for a while now, haven't you? Perhaps there's something to that. Now, I don't know if there's a finger here, but was this Anunnaki? He was kind of a Cyclops-looking dude. This doesn't feel accurate. Also, this fairy hasn't really done anything yet. Got anything for me, fairy? There was a shop right about here. Won't you buy something? Wait a minute. The lake created by Mugela and Futo, Ribu carries the water to the tower. The place where the finger points, the other thing I'm thinking there is mausoleum. Just not realized, the fairies travel with me as I progress to different areas. Maybe that was the treasure fairy, because I got a lot of money by killing enemies. Perhaps that's what was going on there. But perhaps we need to get a fairy following us to a different location. This is the dude who points. Oh my God. Oh my God. we Mario'd it. What? Da-na-na-na-na-na. 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 Da-da-la-dun dun 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 da-da-la-na. Dun 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 dun. Zach says I love this game so much. What a weird goddamn game. Okay, so hold up. Where was it? Where was it? See, Anunnaki is not a name of a brother. But he was also not the one pointing, right? Anunnaki refuses to gaze upon. The place where the finger points. Why a pot, though? I don't understand the and Anunnaki refuses to gaze upon. Unless this is talking about two different places we have to find. We have to find the other side, and that is where Anunnaki refuses to gaze upon. Well, I don't remember the name of the boss in that room. It's, I don't remember. But I do remember that Anunnaki is the name of the, it's written on the name with the bung plug. Yeah, I don't need help on that one, Scott Penguin. I remember that one on my own. But Anunnaki, I don't remember, I don't know who Anunnaki was. Was that the name of one of the bosses? Was it the name of the snake? I don't fucking remember these. I'm bad at names, is basically what it boils down to. However, you go down here, you go down here. Doesn't gaze upon. Doesn't gaze upon. So the place where the finger points, done. Gaze upon. So this is Anunnaki's stone basin. Did I ever fight? I don't remember fighting a boss down here or anything. Maybe we will now? Oh my god. How is this not a place he gazes upon? How is this? It's a wall. How is this not a place he gazes upon? I don't get it. Maybe is this Anunnaki in the middle and he's looking to the left, so he's not gazing to the right, you move to the right? Oh my god, this game. Okay. The lake created by Magella and Futo. Ribu carries the water to the tower. The place where the finger points, Anunnaki refuses to gaze upon. I might still need this hint. This is stand before a face of the highest rank in a place bathed in moonlight. Do I have this one? No. No, okay. I need this one. I need this message. I'm putting it here. This is one of the fastest, if not the fastest, solves of this puzzle I've ever seen. Well, I remember the hints and the clues, and I remember a couple of things. Okay, I remembered the name Anunnaki being here in this room, and I don't really remember the name anywhere else. I also remembered that pointing statue, and it was out of place because I didn't know what it was pointing to, or that it was even important at all. And so, there you go. That's it. Now, I want to why this. Anunnaki. They're aliens from the planet Nibiru. I didn't fight him. I definitely didn't fight him. Temple of the Sun. Now, something else. Before we continue on here, I want to see if I have this message. I might not have this message. I wish you could save more messages, man. That would be so nice. There was a drawing at some point that featured what looked like the map of the spring in the sky, basically this, and it had two like drain plugs draining into a drill pointing upwards, and then there was a third drill on the left with a circle and a line down underneath it. So I want to find that message again, because that might be related to what we just did, which is drain the water into the machine, because the machine wouldn't fly without water. I know that that message is in the Temple of the Moonlight, I think, bottom left. You can save more messages in Microsoft Notebook. Oh, I have been. That might be why I remember the name Anunnaki, because I wrote it down on the map. I was like, what is the name of every room in the game? So we can do that. We have 250 gold. First of all, we are going to go to the Tower of Ruin. Tower of Ruin. Where is the Tower of Ruin? My God. It is in the graveyard up left. Graveyard access is here. God, I'm desperate for that fast travel, if it is what it is. Also, can I just say, I got very lucky regarding the pot breaking. You won't believe me, but I thought to myself, this is the wrong direction. I thought to myself, it's probably under the pot. And I was thinking about breaking it and seeing if I could go into the wall, but then I thought, well, why not just stand on the pot and see if there's another hidden wall on top of the pot? I didn't think I would go down it. I didn't think I would Mario myself. But I'm beginning to learn that you can't really trust your first intuition in this game. So my initial thought was break the pot, and I had to fight that thought and say, you know what? Why break the pot? Why do I think that that's part of the solution? This is not the right direction, is it? It's down, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be. I'm just gonna go back. But man, I'm so glad I did that. Can I suggest the place of the message, or does this count as a spoiler? Says Nachomancer. Honestly, when I'm ready to find that message again, I might just be like, do you remember where it is? Because I think I remember roughly what the message said. I remember I found it before. Part of the fun is watching the struggle, right? Part of the fun is watching someone not know where anything is, be like, I thought I remember this thing being here. Where was it? So I don't know, probably, you know, I'll find it on my own. It won't take too long, I hope. God damn it, you freaking Mario'd yourself. That's so funny. God damn it. No! Oh, thank you. I guess we're just gonna go in the lava. All right. Oh, you know what? This is like the non-goddess version of the tower that we were just in. Instead of it being bright lights and nude statues, it's filled with metal invisible enemies and like mechanical apparatuses, isn't it? Interesting distinction. The same wolves as well. Get down on the ground and pray. Still no idea. I restock. Snapshots. It analyzes images. Fully loaded. Cool. Now, I want to go back and analyze those Eye of Truth images. Among the existing software, some of them show off special functions when loaded at the same time. Some software combinations might emit a wavelength that triggers something in the ruins, boosting your powers or strength. Kind of amazing, huh? I wonder if it would tell me. Too rude. I mean, I have everything loaded right now. So it gives me a little jingle when I load the Memory Plus because it's giving me more memory in the Memory app. But so far I don't have anything with the analyzer. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm missing a program. He keeps talking about me being able to teleport. I don't have that capability, man. I'm still missing it. Oh, that's the sound. It's the shield coming up. Right. Were there any messages that I needed to analyze here? Probably not. Hi, girls. Wishes not granted. I might have to solve this mystery later. For now... Was that a talking sushi roll we bought that program from? It was a, like, robot. It was like Hal. I wanted to go here. How many of these do I have? 10. Hopefully that's enough. All right, we got this, we got this. What was up there in that room? Was that a shop? You son of a gun. A guardian lurks at the front. If it's not there, it's in the back. That's how it works, except in the endless corridor. Do these walls come back? They hurt me. That's interesting. Seems like a good place to farm. Hold on, I'm gonna need light in order to access that thing. Oh, but there's no light source in this room, is there? Oh no, there is, right there. You! Impossible to decipher. Use the image analyzer, you okay, I guess that's not how it works. Alright, well, let's go back to the temple and analyze the images of the Eye of Truth. Is the Eye of Truth my image analyzer? That'd be nice. Oh yeah, I have to remember I have the downwards attack spears now, too. Okay. Program purchased. You know what? There's someone I need to talk to. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, dude. I killed Argus. Legend has it that Argus is weak against the serpent staff. Yes, I know, I killed him. Okay, wanted to check. Thief. Okay. What do we need? What do we need to do? 1, check every inch of every level for a fairy that has the golden key. 2, go back and look at the eye symbol on the wall, see if maybe we can analyze it in the goddess's tower. 3, we need to maybe progress to the lake. See if we can figure out where we drained the water to, which might be in the Inferno Cavern, which was built by the giants in order to power the machine, and now it might be flooded. We can check that out like immediately. Might not be here, might be somewhere else in this area. But I remember there being a sign, and this is one of those ones where I wish I could just have every sign be saved. But there was a sign at some point that said something along the lines of, this place was built by the giants, it is not... It's not suffered as a result. It's not cursed as a result. Something to that effect. But I need to figure out where the water drained to. I guess there could be more in the sky area. Perhaps something else changed there that I need to pay attention to now. I just want to check this out real quick. Oh! Ah! Do you want to scan this image? There were no reliefs containing ancient characters. Okay. I'm going back here. I wanna see what's going on in this room. We gotta scan every room. There were no reliefs containing ancient characters. Okay. No reliefs. We could literally do every room, but it's probably not every room. But I don't know what I'm looking for yet. I don't know what this thing is going to trigger off of. I can't scan in this screen, so I can't scan the untranslated messages, but I can scan this one. Wow, excellent. Christ, do we have to do this to every room? We might have to do this to every room now. My arms hurt from sending too many emails. Excuse me. Ancient characters. No reliefs containing ancient characters. Might as well just check the whole place here while I'm here. It's just a very short biome. The other thing I'm thinking is, what about the... Christ, there's so much to think of. What about the... Was it a relief at the top of Mother's lift, Mother's elevator? Which is here off to the right. 2 rooms. First of all, will this scan the tombstone, which is untranslated? No. Well, I failed that one. Oh, right, I can just jump this. Sleep within the woman. Don't tell me who to sleep within. Need to get money anyways. Was that a gold coin? Because there's a relief here. I guess it's not a relief. What was it called? Wedge. I don't know why it's called a wedge. But it's his wedge. His wedgie. Ancient characters. You know, hold on. I got an idea. You can't climb the Tower of the Goddess, you say? Weakling. There was some trick to easily climb to the top. Wasn't there a flying machine floating around? Why don't you use that? I did it again. I freaking pressed down instead of A. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. You're too slow. You're too slow! Well, while we're here, hold on. Take me out. All right, I really want to see what she has to say. The whole message. You can't climb the tower, I want to use that. Before that, you should try your best to climb it yourself. Oh, that's nice. Changes her form. Mulbart going to sleep. Meet the fairy queens. The fairies too live inside these ruins to help you. They'll relieve your fatigue, but amongst them is a fairy that holds a key. Take it to the puzzle you failed to solve. What does that even mean? What puzzle did I fail to solve, other than all of them so far? Hold up. Now, there's ancient characters here underneath the wedget. Let's see what happens. And there's also the sigil. There's no reliefs containing ancient characters. Hold on. I might have to literally scan every single room. But before I do that, I want to try a few things that might be the actual solution. There's signs of the philosopher above this room. No reliefs containing ancient characters. What am I looking for then? My God, not this room either. Okay, well, I wanted to go look at the eye. So let's go check out the eye.